I started in the fall of 2013, and what I didn't know before I stepped foot on campus as a teacher was that we were in a period of incredible flux. There was a feeling that we served two different constituencies, just different schools with different values.
So a little more than 10 years ago, the Marin Working Group organized to see if we could create an independent Jewish day school. Fortunately, we could. We just needed an incredible head of school. We needed an outstanding educator, and we needed somebody who understood Jewish education. We found all of those things with Dr. Peg Sandel.
Right away, and before she even began, she was looking to assemble a leadership team, which we didn't really have before. But I think that Peg is a decisive leader. And so she had already decided, take Ruth Rosenthal and me. She was someone who wanted to empower leaders.
Peg is, first and foremost, she's an exceptional human being. She's talked about giving more leadership opportunity to the teachers. Like, I was a general studies teacher, but she saw in me that I had a strong background in Jewish studies, and within 6 years, I've switched departments. So she really believes in building an amazing team.
Peg leans into conflict and difficult conversations. It was hard to be a head of school during the pandemic when we all had to run school remotely. We decided that we were going to go remote on a Thursday, and by Tuesday, we rolled out remote school. We were able to take a very difficult time and make it work. I cannot imagine having gone through that experience with a leader more equipped to make those kinds of decisions than Peg.
We joked a lot during the pandemic that Peg has taken on new roles. So public health officer, rabbi, traffic cop, construction manager, travel agent, figuring out where to take the 8th graders when they couldn't go to Israel and now they can't go to Israel again, and going to Hawaii. And, you know, the way that Peg shows up, and whatever needs getting done, she'll get it done. And I am incredibly proud of everything that she does.
A big initiative at the school is around diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging. Peg is interested in having that conversation.
I think there's a lot more diversity here than there was when I started. Ethnically, there's more diversity. Also, in terms of neurodivergence within the school, she's really done a good job of trying to harness that and see what positive way we can go in that direction.
Although the school is certainly a Jewish day school, it is also very accepting and welcoming of all students, all faiths. They feel as embraced and loved and warmly welcomed.
My mom is an extremely special person, and while I have experienced her as a mother more than as a head of school, she has many amazing qualities that make her both a great mother and a great head of school. She puts her heart and her soul into her work at Brandeis Marin. She's willing to do so much for the school, from the small things to the big things.
How many heads of school have you seen drive the van or be outside every single morning to greet the students? She knows everybody's name. I mean, her leadership style is something really special.
So 2 mornings a week, I come to the JCC to work out, and to see Peg in front, meeting and greeting every student every single day just warms my heart.
2016, I was lucky enough to join the best team ever at Brandeis Marin as the Dean of Hebrew and Jewish Studies, led by the one and only Peg. You inspired me through the 7 years that I worked with you. Now, in my new role as a head of school in Israel, I don't think there is a day when I don't think about you and don't think of what kind of advice would you give me. You shaped me as the educator I am today.
I want to say how proud I am of my mom, Peg Sandel. I really admire how much passion and heart and love you put into your work, even when it's hard. I feel very fortunate to be influenced and inspired by you and the work that you do, and I know that everyone else in your community feels lucky to have you as a role model. So, Mazel Tov, Mom. Love you.
I can't really imagine our family and our life over the last 10 years without Brandeis Marin. You know, even in the hardest moments, it's still a great source of joy.